Well, happy Saturday, everyone. We have yet another attempt at a live lotto drawing, and hopefully this one's going a little smoother. Changed a few of the things that I did on my previous announcements so that it was a little smoother, less confusion. Hopefully it has been better for you. It looks like we got more participants, so I think I'll take that as being a better announcement as far as all of that goes. So hopefully that's the case. So without further ado, let's get to these knives. I want to show them to you because I know in the pictures you can't see everything. It's kind of hard to get a feel for it. So video is always better, right? So here's the first one. This is some white Westinghouse. And I've had a few pieces of this, and I just love this stuff. It's not the same as what you can get today. Of course, this thing shoots open really well. This, hopefully I can get this in the camera. It's not going to focus that well, but this is a dark hand rub. So it's been hand rubbed, etched, then hand rubbed lightly again to give it that look. So I think it turned out pretty cool. First one that I've done that way, really, and I like it. So that's our first one. Next one up, this is some nice curly koa. I got this from my buddy Andy over at Nowpack, and he also runs a lot of koa supply. So this stuff, it's hard to catch it on the camera, but has some great movement to it. Fantastic stuff. Then next one is the first frame lock. I did this one with an acid etch plate, so it's kind of got that whole gray look to the whole thing. But you can see the lock bar kind of has to be different right here. Got this little jog in it, right? It goes right there. That is because I'm trying to get that flipper tab to be as high as it can. So when I'm closed, you can see the flipper tab goes clear up here, clear up at the top. So I like it that way because it allows you to wrap your finger around there and open it that way. That's probably my preferred method. You can also do it the traditional thumb method, works just fine. But anyway, that is the reasoning behind that crazy lock bar shape. Next one up. Merritt is asking about shields. So on the koa, this is some canvas. You can see some canvas, kind of really subtle, mixing with the browns. On the white one was some fat carbon. So I think it's Jungle Wear or Jungle Crew, one of those. Anyways. And yeah, Jared, I'll watch the fingerprints on your knife. I'll keep it nice and clean for you. This is some World War II rag. It's kind of a general thing. It's stuff that was meant, I think they used it on electronics boxes. I'm not sure. But it comes in all kinds of different colors. This one is very subtle, so hard to catch in the camera. Another fat carbon shield, and you can see why. I've got some orange liners, orange backspacer. Bunch of layers, things going on there. So that is the reason for that. Then some of my favorite stuff. This is the blue/green, and you can kind of see it. It hits blue, then it hits green, right? And just some green G10 on that one. Got some green layers on the backspacer. Next one up. This is some really rare stuff. This is some hybrid, so I think it's various materials layered, some fine weave, some super fine weave, and then a little bit heavier weave. But this is some really hard to find Westinghouse. So we've got that over, let's see, that looks like it's tan and black. Got some layers on that backspacer to match. And then we've got this guy. This is some good old ivory Westinghouse. This particular piece, you probably won't notice it now, but it's really dark. Like that outer part went super dark. It must have been sitting somewhere in the sun in its lifetime or something. I don't know. But then just, what is that? It's carbon fiber on that. Got some cool red liners and colors going on the backspacer. And then this is some avocado Westinghouse. So I think it's some G11, but kind of a unique color. And it really does kind of look like the color of the inside of an avocado. Pretty cool stuff. So I did some green with that, some OD green, some layers on that backspacer. Had someone asking about on these if I'm able to do floating backspacer. I don't think I can. The way this backspacer is designed, so you've got one screw that's holding things together, and then to keep that backspacer aligned, there's a hidden pin in there to keep it from moving around. And that hidden pin is so close to the top, I don't think I can make it look right to have a floating backspacer. Anyway, here is that stag. And this sucker, I mean, I'm telling you, this was some gnarly stag. The backside is not quite as popcorny, but still looks really good. But the trick is trying to keep it thin. And, there's only so much you can do with that popcorn. But you can see, pretty thin, still very pocket friendly. And, a really fun knife. The bolster lock I really like because you can put a full grip on there, but you kind of get the effect of a frame lock. So you kind of still see that zigzag lock bar. Kind of cool. Kind of a weird little thing, like a necessity, but trying to make it look good too. All right, so that is all the knives. That's a bunch of knives, right? A couple of weeks worth of work. I've been hitting hard last week and this week, working hard and working long, trying to get these done because I had a lot of positive response on these knives, and so I wanted to make sure I had plenty of them to get them out there, let people see them, try them. They are a really fun knife. So without further ado, let's go on with this drawing. So you can see, let's scroll down, quite a few on here today. We have 387. This is how many we've got. So let's throw that in here, 387. And generate this guy. First one is 63. Wow, it's a long list here. 63. Maria Wynn, you got number 1. Very nice. Okay, next one, 210. I like seeing it spread across the board. Noah Marble, you've got number 2. All right, next one, 295. Scrolling. Steve Geisey, you have number 3. Be a lot of numbers on here, so I'm going to draw all numbers, and then I'm going to do 3 alternates, just in case. Lately, I have not been getting to alternates. I think maybe 1 alternate all year this year, so I'll get 3 alternates just in case. There's a number 3. Let's go to number 4. Ooh, number 4 is number 3. How about that? Plico, you got it, buddy. You are number 4. Okay, generate the next one. 38. Nolan, you are number 5, buddy. Getting some good luck lately. I think this is your second win. 368. I get shocked. I mean, we got 380 some odd. And some of the same people win, and it just blows my mind. That is the main reason. Gordon Hine, you are number 6. Okay, Gordon, I think this may be your first win. I don't remember that you've won before. And 359. Rhonda, you have number 7. Fantastic. I love seeing new names here. And then scrolling back up to 54. Sandor, you got number, I think that's number 8, right? We'll double check this. I learned a new little trick from someone that made a comment on the last video of how we can go through that list of winners once again and make it a little more simple instead of scrolling up and down and trying to figure this out. Okay. And let's get the last official final winner, 180, right there in the middle. Let's see, 180 is Misha. So you are the last official one. Now let's do 3 alternates in case we get to that point. Oh my goodness, 2 and 3. You know, sometimes I wonder if the first ones will get it, but sometimes they do. And you'll notice on here, number 1 is actually the description line I've always done that. If I ever draw number 1, we'll just cancel it out. It's too complicated to try and remove that. It makes it a pain in the butt. So that's why we've been doing it for a long time. So you are my first alternate, Matthew. Alternate 1. Let's generate alternate number 3. And 185. Okay, Donaldson, you're alternate number 2. And last one, 123. Kurt Babbitt, you are my last alternate. Okay, so I am going to slide this over and see if it will let me. If it will let me change this to be. To show me my winners. There we go. So hopefully you can all see that. These are the winners. So first choice is Maria Wynn. Second, Noah Marble. Third, Steve Geisey. Fourth is my buddy Plico. Fifth, my friend Nolan. 6, Gordon. 8, Rhonda Petty. 9, Sandor. Or 8, Sandor. 9, Misha. And then there's my 3 alternates, Matthew Stanley, Kay Donaldson, and Kurt Babbitt. So big list. So those of you that are on the end, if you're an alternate, I'm telling you, it might be a good while. I'll try and get in touch with you and just say, hey, stick around with me. It could take me a good 45 minutes because going through 9 people, getting choices, people have a hard time deciding. Maybe the one that they want is already taken, whatever. So be patient with me. Hope you're all having a good Saturday. It's a cold, nasty, rainy day. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but it is cold and nasty and pouring cats and dogs outside. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed these ones. I see a few of you that have commented already knowing that you've won. So if you have won, don't feel bad about preemptively just reaching out to me in whatever your method of contact was. That's fine too. And then stay tuned. There's going to be a little bit of dead spot because spring break is coming up. So I'm going to get a few out before then. And then I'll be gone for a little while. And then it's time to get ready for Blade Show. So hopefully I have my fingers crossed the Blade Show happens. And I hope you're all getting your tickets and getting ready to go. Anyway, have a great weekend. And thanks for watching.